Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you are new here, I am Tanya, and to all my subscribers, thank you so much for tuning back in. Y'all, I wanted today to be the day. I've been watching my subscriber tally all day, and we are sitting at 98. And I was really hoping that I would be able to get on here and do our giveaway for having 1,000 subscribers, but we're only 2 people away. And so whenever that does happen, whether or not I have a thrift haul or if I'm showing anything, I'm just going to hop on and announce it. I do have some very exciting news though, and I could not have done it without all of you. I am now officially a YouTube partner. I filled out my paperwork yesterday. I am just so excited for this little channel to grow. I couldn't have done it without you all liking and sharing those videos. That's Adventure Kitty. If that offends you, this might not be the channel for you. I have a very clean kitchen. I scrub my countertops anytime I get in here and cook, but he likes to drink out of the sink. He's an old cantankerous cat. So, sorry about that. And all of my animals are in here. They all are probably going to want to make an appearance. So if you're animal lovers, this is going to be, you guys are going to like this. I've been gone all day. This is I had a training to go to. So, anyway, rambling. I could not have gotten this far without you, and your response to my videos has been amazing. And those of you that reach out and comment, I try to answer every single comment, and I just want to thank you for connecting, and some of you give me some very helpful advice, so thank you so much. Now what I would love is if any of you are on here and you have done giveaways on your channels before, if you don't mind to drop me some tips on what the best way to do a giveaway is. I thought about having, if you liked and shared or commented on the video, writing down all the names and drawing. If there's a better way, more accurate way, if you don't mind, please share that. So now I have a small little thrift haul for you guys. This is my first day in over, gosh, probably a week and a half that I have been to the thrift stores. I have been to some estate sales, which I showed y'all that haul. I went to Clarksville, Tennessee on, I think it was Friday. And I did get a few things at some antique stores, but some of that is not styled yet. And it's like large pieces that I'm going to have to really stop and think about exactly where it's going to go. I actually meant to stop today to get a sawtooth nail thing, hanger, I think that's what it's called, and I pulled in the driveway and realized I forgot to get it. So anyway, but I did run into Goodwill and another thrift store, Thrift City, here in my area, so I want to show you the really cool haul that I got there. Now the first thing I got I only got I don't know, I guess technically 5 things at City Thrift. Now I know this is not old. Somebody probably made this for a costume or a play or whatever, but it was half off today, so I only paid 99 cents for it. And it's gonna go in the peg in my foyer by the front door, but it's just a really sweet little bonnet, something that Laura Ingalls might wear. I have kind of had my eye out for one of these things, and when I saw it today, I was like, no way. But for 99 cents, I grabbed it, and it's kind of got pinks and yellows and blues. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it up there. I'll probably take it down for fall because it's not, it's more spring colors, but that was a fun little find to me. Now the next things I bought at City Thrift, I love teacups and saucers, and it's really hard to find a matching teacup and saucer at thrift stores. I mean, you might every now and then, but it's not very often. So here's to show that I just don't know that there's any rhyme or reason to how they even price things, because they had these 2 teacups together, and they were 99 cents. So 50 cents a piece. Okay, 50 cents a piece. Yeah, all day, I'll pay 50 cents a piece. Okay, I turned my ring light on because I was like, why is that so dark? I still don't know how well you can see, but absolutely. Super cute. And then they had the 2 saucers that went with it for 99 cents each. So that made no sense to me. It would have made more sense to have taped them together and done that for, I don't know, 99 cents or $2. But I paid $3, so I guess I like the, you know, I got it on a cheaper deal, but I did get 2 of these. I love little teacups. I think they're so stinking cute. Okay, so that was all that I got at City Thrift. Then I went over to my Goodwill. And first thing, school starts here officially Monday. So I did buy a few things, and I'll get these cleaned up. And if any mamas are out there, definitely will, you know, Clorox them and everything. But for my room, I got the Hulk. And y'all, I can tell the lighting is awful in here. That's why I don't do a lot of videos in here in my kitchen, because the lighting is just so bad. And I mean, I have a ring light on and a light above me. I don't really know what it is, but I'm going to be real with you. I feel like I do a great job of being real with you. It's like the cleanest spot in my house I could find to do a haul. You know, I take my last midterm. I think I'm going to take it tonight, and then maybe I will get some time to kind of focus on just, you know, I might have one room clean and everything else might be a disaster. But anyway, back to the haul. I got a Batman. I got a Captain America. And then I got, I don't know, CP230, I don't know, a Star Wars. I know he's CP, it's not R2D2, isn't he CP something? These were $4 a piece. Now, at first I thought that's kind of high to pay that, but my little boys love these things, and sometimes on Black Friday I can get a deal on them, but they're more than that at Walmart or Target or anywhere like that. So when I kind of rationalized it, I thought, well, $4 a piece is not bad, and it'll give my kids a little something else. Oh, and Batman talks. That's cool. It'll give them some new toys, you know, for the year. Okay, so then I grabbed something practical. This is a Pampered Chef muffin pan, non-stick muffin pan. I actually have one of these that I bought probably 6 or 7 years ago, and I love this. I use it for, of course, brownies and muffins, but one thing I use it for is, you know, my kids don't like meatloaf, and but my husband and I do. So and we can't eat a 3-pound meatloaf, like we just get sick of it, but you can put it in here, and then you can freeze the little individual portions. So I do that, and that way, now I don't cook them another meal. Even when they were young, I was not a short order cook. Was not one of those kind of mamas. Great if you were, I was not. So they kind of fend for themselves. We have fin night. If I'm cooking something that the grown folk don't want, I'm going to reiterate, if you're new, my children are grown. So please don't think that I have children that I'm not feeding. My children are 25 and 21. I'm not really concerned with their nutrition at this point in their life. If I've cooked something that they don't want, I have a refrigerator, I have a pantry. They're welcome to get whatever they want. So please don't come at me thinking I'm not feeding my kids. But anyway, this is great. And the wonderful thing is it really doesn't stick. You don't have to spray it with anything. I'm not a big Pampered Chef pusher. I think a lot of it's just way too overpriced. But I had a friend of mine that sold it. You know, you always want to support your friends. So I did buy this, and I loved it. So when I saw this, I mean, it doesn't even look like it's been used. And it was $4 at Goodwill. So I grabbed that. And then if you've been watching my channel, you know that I lately have gotten a lot of Wexford glassware. I got the punch bowl, the pitcher, the drinking pitcher. I've gotten some glasses. I did just notice, I thought that I did a really good job of feeling around on this, but my hands were full. I didn't get a bucky. And there is a little, like, not a crack, but a chip on this. But I grabbed this Wexford platter. I can still use it. It's fine. You can't see it. You can just feel it. to go with, I have, you know, the punch bowl, the pitcher, I have several glasses. So I do entertain, not a whole lot, but especially during the holidays I entertain. And I thought, and when we do events at school, sometimes I do a lot of, well, in the department that I'm in, I kind of help with some of the decor. So I thought, well, let me just have a platter, because now we could have, I don't know, cupcakes on here and have the punch bowl. And I just like to be, I'm not, you know, really fancy. Like if you were to come over to my house unannounced, you might think that I kind of, you know, look really rough as a corn cob, but I do like to pretend that I'm fancy. So okay, and then I grabbed, now listen, again, if you've been watching my channel, you know, it doesn't matter how many I have of these, I'm gonna grab them. I love them. They are, you've probably seen these in your thrift stores, just this little simple scalloped edge platter. I have a whole platter wall, and on my platter wall I have 4 of these. I have 2 in my dining room. They are marked made in the USA. I got this for $2.99. I've gotten them for anywhere from $1 up to $3. I don't think I've ever paid a $4 for any of them, but I absolutely love it. There's not much stain on this. There's not hardly any grazing, just a little bit, but I love them. I will buy these all day long. Kind of like the little pitchers that I get, little cream pitchers. I don't know what my obsession is. You know, we all have that thing that we're just gonna buy multiple of. This is mine. Okay, so then the real reason I even went to Goodwill this afternoon is because I went this morning before my training, and I saw this and I left it. And I, like, you know, I just kept thinking about it at the training, and I didn't want, it's $10. I didn't want to pay $10 for it. I thought, you know, I was just like, no, you don't need it. Where are you going to put it? Well, then I discovered I could put it in my bathroom. I could put it on a wall in my bathroom. And the reason that I went back after my training to get it, and it was still there, I can't believe it was still there, is because I see things like this in antique shops or vendors' booths at flea markets or whatever, and they will sell these things for like $40, $50. And a lot of times they paint them, and I don't really like when what is it, upscale or upcycle, whatever they call that. I don't really like that. Like and I get why people do it. Some people don't have, they're not crafty. I'm not crafty. Greg is crafty. They want things already painted. They want things done. They want to try to make it look newer. Get it. There's a huge market for that. I personally would prefer that things not be painted, so that if that's something I want to do, I have that choice. But anyway, this was a little shelf, just simple little shelf with pegs on it. And I really, it's a pretty shade of wood. I had thought that I would paint it white, but there's the back of it. I don't know if I will or not. You know, I don't think y'all can see because the lighting's so bad, but the pegs hanging down and what good shape it was in is what made me go back to get it, and I was just so glad that it was there. You know, when they have these little, I love the spice racks with the drawers, and they come anywhere, you know, like sometimes they'll have 6 little tiny drawers, or they may have, I don't know, more than that, they're larger. When you see those in a booth, I've seen them as high as $85. And I'm like, why? Why? Tell me why, you know? So I'm trying to thrift one of those. Hopefully I will be able to, you know, come across one of those, because I think they're super adorable, and I don't want it painted, and I love the ones with the little white porcelain knobs. They're the cutest. So that is it. Oh, y'all knew that wasn't it. That's crazy. That's never it. Okay. So from Homemade Vintage, she has a YouTube channel. Her name is Danielle. She also has a little Etsy shop. And I just happened to look on there, and she had, y'all know I've been liking my vintage and antique photographs. And so she had 3, I don't know, it may have paid $6, $6.99, something like that for all 3 of them. But she had this picture of this football team, And let me see, let me put on my readers. It is a football team of 1937. And Dr. Moore was the club doctor, Ray Lowe was the business manager, and Kesney was the coach. So I thought this would be great to put out for fall. I'm not a football fan, I'm not a sports fan. I don't watch sports, I don't know anything about sports. You know, I know very, very little. I'm actually made fun of at work because I know so little about sports, but I know that it's a fall thing and I thought it would be cool. I also grabbed this soldier. I just got home and just opened this, so I don't know. This is Ray Jones. I think he worked, I don't know. It doesn't say what year or anything, but anyway, I wanted to put this out for next summer with all of the patriotic. And then I grabbed this one. This is a sailor. Let me see. There's nothing written on the back, so I don't know what year. But I grabbed this, and I'm gonna put that out with the other soldier for the patriotic season. You know, probably keep it out from June and July. And I'll probably put a photograph I have that's not vintage of my brother who served in our military. And I thought that would just be a really cool little vignette to do for the summer months. I also ordered, I don't know who I ordered it from, somebody on eBay, and I'm gonna tell you what started this. Let me get these off so I can see y'all, but then I can't see close up. In June, I was at the flea market and I saw this. Well, I saw a star cookie cutter with the red knob. And I thought, oh, I want that. That's gonna be really cute for 4th of July. But it was $5. Now, being young into the vintage and antique world, I thought the man was crazy. I was like, I'm not gonna pay $5 for a cookie cutter, like just for one. No. Should have paid the $5 for the one, y'all. If you know, you know. This thing, this star, or not this, but a star cookie cutter, I have seen from as low as $8 to $17 for one cookie cutter. Now, I love me some old stuff, but I try not to do dumb stuff. So I saw this, see, let me count. I'm gonna show you these, but I wanna count real quick. 1, 2, there are 17 cookie cutters here, and several of them have the knobs on them. So I paid $10 for 17. So I am thankful that I didn't pay $5 for the one and that I waited, because I thought, you know, I'm either gonna thrift these or I'm gonna catch them at a yard sale, I'm gonna find them at an estate sale, something, and I just was not gonna pay that. So I'm so glad, because for my $10, I got this star, which I showed you. I got a heart, a round biscuit cutter with the center for the hole, or donut, let's call it. I guess it would, with that center, this would be a donut. Or the cookies that you have the hole in the middle and you make sandwiches out of. I don't know what they're called. I used to bake all the time, and now I just hate to cook. I don't want to bake, I don't want to cook, I don't want to do anything. This little round with the pretty edged cookie cutter. And this one, I'm gonna put out for the fall with the orange, and it might be more of like a biscuit cutter or a round cookie. Then we had some shapes. We had this large with the pretty edge. We had this square or diamond with the same nice little edge. We have 2 size stars. So again, and the stars can be, I'm gonna put them out for Christmas too. And speaking of Christmas, I have 2 trees. I have a bell. Well, I have 2 bells. 2 little bells. I have another heart. Same scalloped pretty edge. I have, I don't know, y'all help me. I have either a dog or a horse or maybe a cat. He could be anything you wanted him to be, but I might put him out in the fall with the orange one for if I do that horse vignette that I talked about. And then I have Santa. So I thought all of these for $10 was a great deal. So I just want to lead into saying that, you know, if you're new to this and you see things that you want and that you just think are beautiful and they're not in your tax bracket, don't give up. Just know that thrifting takes diligence. It takes patience. You will find eventually what you're looking for. I can promise you that, unless it's just something really, really crazy. But for the most part, I feel confident you're going to find it. It may take you a year or more, but you know, don't pay something that you can't afford. Don't be irresponsible about any of this. Just take your time. And that's the fun of it, is the hunt, you know, and the feeling that you get when you finally find that piece. Now, the last thing I got this did come from Goodwill, is, I didn't even know, I have a round one, but I didn't know I had this one, is the Currier and Ives platter. And I paid $6 for this. I love the winter scene. I think it's so pretty. I'm probably going to put the winter Currier and Ives dishes out for winter. They're blue, so I don't know. I'm kind of toying with what I'm going to do on that. But anyway, so that is it, y'all. That is my thrift haul. I want to talk just for a minute about my shirt. I'm pretty sure you can't see it, but it says Collecting Happiness. There is a YouTube channel on here that is called Little Cahaba Junkin, and she also has a Etsy shop, and she sells t-shirts. She has an ironstone t-shirt on there I want, but she has this one and I love it because it has, you know, a wooden bucket, which I just got, ironstone, terracotta. I love terracotta, Crocs, and who doesn't love blue and white plates? So I saw this, I thought that it was perfect, and I've already wore it a couple of times. I got it last week. So if you like, she doesn't know I exist. She's not asked me to say this. I just wanted to promote her Etsy shop because I think her channel is a lot of fun. I get some ideas from her, and she makes really cute shirts. So if you're looking for something unique that you might not find on Amazon, check out the Etsy shop of Little Cahaba Junkin. All right, so that's going to be it. If any of you are doing the 127-mile yard sale this weekend, have a blast. I hope you find some amazing, amazing things. I, right now, don't think I'm going to be able to go. It's the first location is about an hour and 45 minutes from my house. And not that I'm not, you know, I'll hop in the car and go to an estate sale any day. I've liked it on Facebook, and a lot of the people, it seems to be to me that there's a lot of vendors that they're using the yard sale word, and when I hear yard sale, I think yard sale prices. And I do know there are some people putting up yard sales. I understand that, but I just don't want to drive, you know, by the time you get there, and if you drive up, you know, I don't want to drive 3 or 4 hours and have to come home and not really have been able to get much because, you know, it was more vendor prices. But I don't know. I kind of want to hop in the car Sunday and at least go to Pikeville, Tennessee, which is the closest place to me, and kind of see. I don't know. Who knows? If I go, I'll try to take you guys along with me. But anyway, today is Tuesday. Y'all have a great day. Thank you so much again for helping this little channel grow, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.